Hello viewers, once again welcome to another episode from my channel. It's me again, and this time around I'm at Bwana George Ngei Katumo's farm, fondly known by his peers as DG, Deputy Governor. Asante sana.
Welcome, sir.
Asante.
Karibu.
Asante.
Yeah.
Time and again I love visiting Bwana Ngei's farm because this is a very serious farmer. He's the same guy I've shot a video on dairy keeping, earning 600,000 per month Kenya shillings out of his 14 dairy cattle, Asia type. And now once again he's here to surprise me with his tomato farming. As you can see, that is the tower. That is the water tower with 40,000 of 4 tanks of 10,000 each. That is 40,000, which he does furrow irrigation. And in today's visit, I'm here to show you that farming is very profitable, farming is very doable. This is a semi-arid area of Kibwezi, Zange Ward, Kibwezi Sub-County, Makueni County. And what I can show you here are wonders. Welcome to oh, good. So as you can see, I'm still with my good friend and a farmer, Bwana Ngei, George Ngei, at his machinery farm. Today we are inspecting the progress of his tomato. If you can show my viewers the kind of tomato. This is a breed called President F1. And I can tell you it has really yielded to his satisfaction. There's no better way. And it is still, you can see it has flowers. It is still yielding. And right now, he is still harvesting. Bwana Ngei, umepanda eka ngapi ya nyanya?
1 acre.
1 acre.
1 acre.
Na ulinunua kilo ngapi ya the seedling, the mbegu?
Nilinunua
Seedlings. Za nyanya yenyewe.
Yeah. 15,000 seedlings.
15,000 seedlings. And then ukatengeneza hii ni faro. Ni faro, kwa hivyo unapanda huku kando. Unapanda kando ya faro. Then you flood. Okay. As you can see, my dear farmer, this is how good it gets. This is how good it gets. Proper yielding. I always like doing my videos to encourage you, in particular my viewer, to get down into farming. Anybody can do farming so long as you have water. If you don't have rainwater, if you are not in an area which is rain prone, you probably do a shallow well, or even drill a borehole like he has done. That is properly installed water tower with the solar panels on top. You don't have to be in an area which has electricity. You can do it via solar, and that is what my very good friend Bwana Ngei is doing. So this is his farm. Jina ya shamba yako inaitwaje ndugu yangu?
Inaitwa DG's farm.
This is DG's farm. The name of his farm is DG's farm, and he's really utilized space properly. You can see in areas where there are no tomatoes, he's actually done drip irrigation. This is a pixie fruit and a button drip here. And on top here where this barrier, I mean the one which separates one block from the other, he has done a lot of fruits. You can see pawpaws and maize through drip irrigation and button irrigation. The pawpaws are done through button irrigation, and the maize is through drip irrigation. On the side here, he has planted cassava on the side so that the water which spills over can actually now feed these cassava plants. Okay, back to now tomato farming. I can see a man there using an electric pump to spray. Let's go and see what he's doing. This is a maize which has yielded properly. This is a maize crop which has yielded properly. This is mango, which is being done, very young mango, which is being done under button. And this is proper utilization of land. With me here are my two people, Anthony and Wanjala. Say hi to viewers.
Hi. Hi.
Huku shambani
Hey.
kabisa, mnaona kikilimo ya nyanya. This is show my viewers this. Look at the size. Look at the way it is carrying. Just onyeshe tu pole pole. Look at the way you can't even lift it. Look at this. This is all tomato, pure tomato. Look at all this. President F1, that is the breed, and it does very well. It requires minimal insecticides and pesticides. Now kuja tuonane na ndugu yetu hapa. Ndugu yetu, how are you?
Okay.
Uko mzuri? Sasa hapa naona unapiga dawa. Na hebu nisalimie. Ambia watazamaji wangu unaitwa nani?
Kwa majina naitwa Jackson Mwangangi.
Jackson Mwangangi.
Mailu.
Kwa hivyo wewe una yako ni kupiga dawa na kuangalia wadudu wasiharibu mimea shambani. Hiyo ni kazi umesomea ama umejifunza wewe mwenyewe?
Kujifunza mwenyewe.
Kwa hivyo umefanya hii kazi kwa muda mrefu? Ama ulijifunzia wapi?
Nimejifunzia kuanzia Kimana.
Kuanzia Kimana? Kimana is near Mount Kilimanjaro. All the way on your way to Leitoktok. And there is a lot of tomato planting around Kimana. And that is what my good friend Jackson specializes in. Mwangangi. So naona kazi nzuri sana. Saa hizi unapuliza nini?
Na puliza dawa.
Dawa ya nini unachunga nini?
Ya kuzuia wadudu.
Ya kuzuia wadudu. Wadudu gani?
Caterpillars.
Thrips. Na leaf miner.
Kuna ingine ya baridi.
Yes. Mildew. Mildew.
Na folia. Ya kufanya nyanya zikuwe kubwa kabisa. Oh, good. Na hii pump, naona pump siku hizi sio ile ya kupiga hivi. Hii ni electrical. Hii inatumia stima ama ni battery? Iko na battery na ni ya kucharge.
Na ni ya kucharge. Hebu finya kidogo watu waone. Wow, technology my good people. This is technology. Look, it has a switch here. Unlike the conventional one, the one we normally use, which you have to use a hand pump to do the work. Kwa hivyo battery ikiisha una charge.
Na charge.
Oh, good.
From green life.
From
Green life. You can try.
Oh.
Yeah.
From pinduka kidogo tuonyeshe wazo. From green life. Crop protection Africa. Hapa ndio wanauza hii
Hapo ndio.
Sasa hii pump bwana DG ni pesa ngapi?
Hiyo pump ni
8,000. Inakuja na battery moja ama battery ngapi? Inakuja na battery moja. Oh, good. Haya. It's a modern thing. Viewer, I encourage you, if you're in a place where you can afford electricity, get that pump. That pump is electronic. It uses a battery, and it is the time consuming since you don't have to tire. You're not doing the pumping like the manual one and still spraying. You lose concentration. But when this thing is working, it does it for you. So come along, my cameraman. Bwana DG. Angalia mahindi. This is now intercropping. Your tomato, and then high up on the bench here, you plant your maize, and they have come out very well. Kwa hivyo kuja tu. Unaona maembe? Hebu Wanjala mtoe hizi watu waone. Onyesheni tu nyanya zenyewe. Size. Look at all this. Angalia. Look at all this. These are tomato. President F1. Ready for harvest. Ready for the market. Show them that bit. Pale. Pale. Karibia hapo so that they see properly. That is Wanjala. F1 type. Your president. Tomato.
Iko sawa sana.
That is my viewer. That is a type of what do we call it now? A breed which goes by the name President F1. It doesn't mean that we are taking these tomatoes to the president. No, it is a breed. So welcome to farming. I'm still showing you more about farming at DG's farm. Bwana Jackson, hii nyanya mlipanda lini?
Tulipanda mwezi wa 10.
Mwezi wa 10. Kwa hivyo kufikia sasa ni miezi 2 tu. Na tayari tuko na nyanya. Na kuweka maji mliweka mbolea tu ya kawaida organic?
Tuliweka mbolea ya kawaida hii ya ng'ombe.
Hii ya ng'ombe.
Na baadaye tukaweka nini? Tukaweka DAP.
Mkaweka DAP?
CN.
Hizo ni aina ya fertilizer. DAP ni ya kazi gani?
DAP ni ya kupanda.
DAP ni ya kupanda. Ndio itoke na nguvu, ikuwe na mizizi. Alafu
CN
ukipanda tu unaweka DAP na unaweka maji. Alafu CN ni ya nini?
CN ni ya kuipatia mandini ikuwe haraka.
Hebu tuonyeshe watazamaji wetu manyanya. Shikilia hizo nyanya. Tuonyeshe mimi na wewe. Piga picha vizuri ndio tutoe hiyo kama. These are tomatoes. Pure tomatoes. As you can see. So hizi siweke kando pale ndio wale wanakuja kuokota. This is very good breed. Na hii sio ile ya kuharibika haraka Hebu ambia watazamaji zangu zaidi juu ya hii nyanya.
Sasa hii nyanya uzuri wayo hata ukitoa ipi ukiimweka mahali inaweza kaa hata mwezi mzima.
Mwezi mzima?
Mwezi mzima bila kuoza.
Bila kuoza? Good.
Bila kuoza.
Good. Mwangangi tells me this type of tomato you can actually store it for even a month without it getting bad or spoiled. I mean, ready for use. So this is a very nice type of a tomato which goes by the name F1. I mean President F1. This is an hybrid. Lakini the way we do it, the way they are doing it, as you can see, the evidence of manure is here. This is cow dung, dry cow dung. And this is what has brought about all this growth. So here and more so in our rural area, we encourage organic farming. This what you can see is pure organic farming. So come along twende block hiyo nyingine bwana Mwangangi. Ndio tukiwa na DG mwenyewe huko anatungoja. Kwa hivyo pia bwana DG umeweka fence kabisa ya kuzuia watu kuenda na mali yako kabisa, na umeweka kigingi ya chuma. Mifugo, watu, chochote kile ambacho kinaweza haribu kilimo yako This is a welcome viewer. This is yet another area where my good friend and farmer Bwana DG, who specializes on he's a Mombasa businessman, but he does farming. Every weekend he has to get home. That is why I always encourage you, my viewer, those of us who are in office, to get to dirty your hands and get into farming before it's too late. Farming is very enjoyable. I can tell you Bwana DG, ukija huku unasikia roho yako imeridhika.
Kabisa.
Ukiona mimea kama hii
nashunguka tu kwa shamba the whole day.
Kabisa. It is not about being in town or working all through. You can always come home and do some farming. And by farming, if I may tell you, my dear viewer, you will have sufficient for your family. And if it spills over, it is for your community. When it is in large quantities, like he's done an acre of tomato, President F1, you take it to the market and make an extra shilling. This, by so doing, you'll be involved with home activities, with what people are doing at home. You will enjoy the aura and the air around as a rural setup. You will see your cattle, you will see your people, and eventually you end up feeling good and very satisfying. So that is what Bwana DG does. Asante sana. You're such a farmer. Unainua hii area kabisa. The local member of parliament should actually reward you for the good work you are doing to the community, because you can't consume all this alone. No. Hii ingine ina spill, you take it to the market, or where do you take it?
I sell the people, they come here, at home, they buy. Also we take them to market.
So economically you are getting something.
Yeah.
You feel satisfied.
Very okay.
That is what I'm trying to tell you. Let's continue. Tuonyeshe tu kidogo tu. Let me show them more about this farm. Hii ni barrow. I mean, hii ni furrow irrigation. This is one plant. This is one tomato tree, and in it has almost 50, almost 30. This is almost 30 tomato fruits. You can see. This will be ready for harvest anytime. And the good thing about a tomato tree is that it continues giving. You harvest it today, you get back here tomorrow, more for harvest. All that way. Inachukua muda gani kwanza kitambo hii ishe yote? Bwana Jackson, kuja hapa Bwana Jackson uonekane na watu wangu. Almost
2 months.
Ukitoa tu kila siku ama
still flowering.
Yeah, still flowering, still bearing some more.
Yeah, can see.
So this tree, this tomato plant will continue for another 2 months giving you. And on average in a day unatoa crate ngapi in 1 acre?
In 1 acre.
Yeah. 4 crates in a day. Na crate moja unauza pesa ngapi? That is what my viewers like.
I'm selling at 1,500. And also we sell it per kg.
Per kg.
1 kg 50 bob.
1 kg 50 shillings. A crate goes for 1,500.
Yeah.
A crate roughly ni uzito ngapi?
70.
Ama ni 30 by 50 kwe?
You just 30 by 50.
30 by 50. So a crate full of tomato weighs 30 kgs. And he tells me per day he harvests around 4 crates. And each crate is 1,500. So in a day he pockets, in a good day, he pockets 6,000 Kenya shillings. Multiply that by 30, or rather multiply that by 1 month and 2 months now by the time they get finished. 30 by 6,000, we are talking about 180,000. Times 2 months, we are talking about 360,000. The entire harvest from 1 acre. And an entire harvest from 1 acre, I mean, that is more than the investment. This is pure return on investment. And that is why I'm encouraging you through my vlogs, which probably they may not be very good, but the message I'm trying to put across to you, viewers, is that get into farming. Farming is rewarding. Farming, you feed the community, you feed your family, you feed the nation. And by so doing, I think you'll be doing a very good service to your country, to the place where you come from. And basically, this is it. So, Bwana Jackson, umesema na utumizi wa dawa. Umeniambia fertilizer ile unatumia. Kuja Bwana Jackson. Look at all this beauty. This is ready, this is ready, this is ready, this is ready, this is ready. Look at all these viewers. Look at the beauty. All these are tomatoes. All this. Haya, madawa unatumia kwa muda kiasi ya muda gani?
Kila wiki.
Kila wiki lazima utumie.
Kila wiki.
Na bei inatoshaje kwa tuseme kwa eka moja unatumia dawa ya pesa ngapi kwa wiki?
Tuseme kwa wiki. Kama ya 10,000.
Angalia kamera.
Ya 10,000.
Dawa ya 10,000, shilingi 10,000. Kwa kila wiki. Kwa miezi miwili.
Miezi minne sasa.
Sio 10,000 kwa muda mmoja tu. Na hiyo si pesa mingi?
Si mingi.
10,000 kila wiki.
Tuseme kwa eka pesa ya dawa inaenda 80
pa eka. Oh, yote kitambo umalize. Pamoja na mshahara yako pia. Good. Yeah, viewer, you hear it from the guru himself, Jackson, the man who does the spraying and application of insecticide, pesticides, and all what is required for the proper growth of this tomato. He says for the entire period you grow in 1 acre, the entire period you will apply insecticides. I mean, worth Kenya shillings 80,000. That includes his labor too for doing the job on a weekly basis. And when you deduct now, those are now like the cost of production. When you deduct that from the total cost of, I mean, the income after the harvest, which goes to around 360, and it could be even more. I think that is very sufficient.
Yeah.
Now, I want to encourage you, don't run away. Think about farming before your retirement time comes, because you'll get used to farming, you'll get to know the do's and don'ts, and by so doing, you will anticipate to do some profitable farming at the time of retirement. Don't wait until the retirement period, then you come here, you come home wanting to do farming which you've not acquainted yourself ever since you got employed. You can actually do it side by side. This is actually a side hustle for those of us who are working in offices, in urban areas. And at times when you perfect it, that is the time you quit employment and bring all that know-how, all that education you have, all those degrees, you bring them into farming, and we feed this nation. Come along. Just see what Bwana Ngei has done. All those are tomatoes, and on this side too, this is all tomato. I think they are trying to weed, and thank God it's rainy season, so when it rains, I think they'll even do better now that we've applied vile umetumia dawa. So come along, my cameraman. So hii ni section nyingine iko na nyanya. Wow, tutapitia wapi?
Pita juu.
Nipite juu. Oh, now you are dripping now. This is proper utilization of land. As you can see, Bwana DG is actually dripping his maize crop, at the same time watering his pawpaw plants on a very small space. This is actually the trench. This is the barrier for water not to flow to the other side, which he has done. And now he's watering, which is a very good idea. Kuja juu, cameraman, show viewers the drip irrigation in place now, working. That is now drip irrigation. Show them this row and how beautiful the maize has come out. Look at all that. Show them all that. Show my viewers up there. Viewers, you can see maize up there. All that is maize. All that is maize. All that is maize. Bwana Deputy Governor, hii ni kazi mzuri sana.
Thank you.
Mtu akikuona Mombasa City hawezi fikiria wewe ni mkulima. Sasa wale ambao waamini waone, sasa watizame kwa video.
Yeah.
That is Deputy Governor.
Yeah, I am.
Bwana George Ngei at his farm, DG Farm in Machinery Market, Makueni County, Kibwezi region. And look at how good the work he has done. You can see at that far end, he's actually dripping now. He's watering his crop, and all this is another area where he has planted tomato, and this is 1 acre. The total area is 1 acre. So you can see how good my good friend Bwana DG is doing. Yeah, hii ongera bwana. Kongole, hii kazi safi kabisa. And mind you, he's doing furrow irrigation. This is not drip irrigation. Of course, furrow irrigation is water intensive, but I think he's done an area where his borehole can manage. This is only 1 acre, not 5 acres. And in that 1 acre, like I told you, after 2 months, you pocket Kenya shillings 400,000 out of the total harvest. And it continues. This is your own land. You don't need to buy land or even hire from anybody. The water is yours. Solar powered, as you can see, the water tower there. On top, those are solar panels. And that is it. So, Bwana DG, hebu ngoja hapo tuone ukifungulia hiyo maji. Maji yako ina chumvi? Kidogo tu, kawaida ya Bongole. Naona hata uko na pipe hapa za kuweka maji. This is the source of the water. My viewers, sufficient water. Slightly salty. Slightly salty. In fact, this one can be consumed by humans. Kazi nzuri sana umefanya ndugu yangu.
Yeah.
Kazi nzuri, hongera kabisa. So viewer, before it gets late, let me bid you. Oh, kuna mahali. Twende, come along with me. Just marvel at the good work Bwana Deputy Governor DG George Ngei is doing. The farm is properly, I mean, the spacing is so good. He's even done intercropping here. There are cabbages here. Cameraman, come along. Tusivunje mahindi. Wow. Show my viewers the intercropping. These are cabbages, which he does through drip irrigation. These are cabbages. Hizi ni cabbage ina gani?
Hizi ni inaitwaje? Gloria.
Oh, Gloria. Gloria F1. Good. Na hizi zitupe, hizi ziokoto ni za ng'ombe. Yes. So come along. Maembe kidogo. Look at how short it is. This is an apple mango breed. Look at how short it is. I mean, this is a ruler and a half, and it has already yielded. It has mangoes already. This is proper intercropping. So, Bwana DG, tuendelee kidogo. Have you grafted this one ndio? Na zitoe ya miba iko huko msidunge mtu. Okay, sasa tuangalie jua. Tuambie watazamaji wetu asante sana. My brother Bwana DG, thank you so much for the farm visit. I want to believe, my dear viewer, you've learned something. You can see that pure will, what will can do. You can see what my brother here, George Ngei, has done. It is doable. As you continue, if you have enjoyed this video, kindly remember to subscribe, leave any comment below. In the event you want to get in touch with Bwana George Ngei, who is based in machinery here, where we are today, Thangaward, kindly contact me via my number, which is on the screen right now. And I will be more than glad to link you to Bwana Ngei for a farm tour. For now, let me bid you goodbye with Bwana DG.
Thank you.
Asante sana for allowing us to shoot this video from your farm. Bwana Jackson, asante sana.